Hello y'all, Tailored by Debbie here. Welcome back to my channel. This week I'm going to show you how you can take seasonal ribbon that's not Christmas themed ribbon and turn it into flowers, or you could even do this with everyday ribbon and make flowers that you can use to put in a vase, to put on a wreath, or use in other home decor items. And I'm using some Valentine ribbon that I got from Michael's, and it's Valentine's Day with these red hearts. And we're going to be using some pipe cleaners, some hot glue. We're going to need a strong piece of wire. I like to save floral stems when I take picks apart and end up not needing the stems. I save those for projects like this. We're going to need some scissors. You'll need a ruler, and then you'll need embellishments of your choice to put in the center of the flower. And I've got several options that I'm going to show you. So let's go ahead and get started. I measured my piece of ribbon to approximately 5 inches long, and I would recommend 6 pieces to do a flower. And what we're going to do next is we're going to lay down the piece of ribbon on our table here, and I have a 12-inch pipe cleaner, and I suggest getting a coordinating color. I like to buy my pipe cleaners at Hobby Lobby, Walmart, anywhere they sell craft supplies. Okay, I want to have the top of my flower petal be rounded, so I'm going to start here at this end of the ribbon, and I'm just going to put a bead of hot glue in the shape that I want the top of my petal to be. Fold your pipe cleaner in half, come to the inside of that hot glue, and slide your pipe cleaner up to the glue. That'll keep the glue from being on the inside of your petal. In the outside, if we have a glob of glue, it's not going to matter, and I'll show you why in just a moment. So we're just pressing that down gently, and then we're going to pull the pipe cleaners over to the side just a little bit. I like to turn it this way, and then I'm going to continue my petal with the glue. I'm just going to come here, and I'm going to go toward the center of my piece of ribbon here at the bottom. Again, you want to take the pipe cleaner and come to the inside of that hot glue bead, and then scoot it over so that if you have any glue seepage, it's going to be on the outside of the petal and it won't show when you make your flower. And we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to have this meet up in the center over here to this side. Come to the inside of the glue and scoot your pipe cleaner over to the outside edge, and then just tap it down all the way around. And it doesn't take hot glue very long to dry. And once you're done, you want to turn your ribbon kind of to an angle and then trim off the excess glue seepage and the excess ribbon. You want to be careful if you can to try not to cut your pipe cleaner, but just cut the ribbon, okay? Just trim that all the way around. And look how fast we made a pretty petal to make a Valentine flower to give to someone special. And y'all, these flowers don't die. They last forever, or until the materials fade or something like that. But these last a lot longer. I'm going to go ahead and trim. I like to use my diagonal cutter to trim the wire so it doesn't dull my scissors. But here's one petal, and I've already made 5 others. I've got 5 others made, and I made them exactly the same way. Sometimes the glue or lint gets on the pipe cleaner, and you can try to just pick it off. Usually hot glue will pick off if you don't have a lot on there. Okay, now the floral stem comes into play next. I'm going to take the first petal and we're going to glue it on the back side, okay, because we don't want this wire to show. just going to put a little bead of hot glue. And then I'm going to stick my stem into the hot glue. So we have our first petal of the flower. Then we're going to take our next petal and we're going to hot glue it in the same place, but then we're going to take and twist it over to the side. So I'm going to put some hot glue on top of the wire, kind of encases that wire in our petals too. So I'm going to tap it down. Let me get my hot finger protector. Use hot finger protectors, y'all, then you don't have to worry about getting burned. And then while it's still wet, we're going to scoot the top part of that petal over. So now we have two petals of our flower. And we're going to do the same thing, but over in this direction this time. So I'm going to put some hot glue right there again. Turn it over right side down. Tap that down and then bend the petal. Because the pipe cleaner has wire in it, you're able to move it over. So now we have the first three petals of our flower made. Okay, now for this side of the flower, we're going to be gluing them on top in the front instead of upside down. So we're just going to put some glue right here, and we're going to overlap the center just a little bit and press that one down. And then you guessed it, we're going to do the same thing with these two. See how quickly this is coming together, y'all? All right. So we're just going to put some glue right here in the center. And we're going to hot glue that down. And you can kind of move it over. Put it in the middle. Right there. And then one last one. Press that down. Okay, it looks like I got a little bit more ribbon right here to trim off on this one. There we go. And we're just going to press and hold this for just a few moments. And I tell you what, that one looks a little long, so I'm going to scoot it over and then trim off that excess in the center. And y'all, a flower does not have completely uniform petals, so you'll notice some of my petals are a little bit narrower than others, but that doesn't bother me. Okay, now for the center, you have lots of different options. You can put a button, you can put Dollar Tree hearts from the Valentine's section in the middle. They also have these blingy party favor rings at the Dollar Tree. And you could take one of these and just cut off the ring off the bottom with, you know, some wire cutters. These diagonal cutters work great for this. Just cut off that ring. And then you could take that and glue it to the center. And that's so pretty, y'all. Look at that. You could use an alternating color button if you have, you know, a different color in your home decor that you want to kind of coordinate it with, or even a natural color heart would be pretty. So I sure hope you guys will give this a try. We can even put a white one there. That's pretty too, y'all. So let me know if you're going to give this a try, and if so, what are you going to use your floral ribbon flowers that you make? And then to be able to use this as a pick, you just bend your green stem up like so. And if you want it to be in the very center, you can come back here, and we're going to take just a scrap of ribbon. If you want it to come directly from the center on the bottom of your flower, because of the way we glued it, it was a little bit off center. Just fold it back over on itself and put some glue on the back. And then take that piece of scrap ribbon and just tap it on here. to cover that part up and keep it securely fastened to the bottom. And then I like to take my pliers and find the center of my flower, and I'm going to snip this part of the ribbon up to where the center of my flower is. And then I take my pliers and come right to where the center is and then just bend it up. So now we have our stem attached in the center of our flower, and I'm going to attach, I think I like the neutral tan button for the center of mine, but you can put whatever that you like. So I'm just going to put some glue all around where those holes are. I don't want to put it where the holes are because then the glue will seep right through. Whoa. You got to work kind of quickly, y'all. Whoa. Work kind of quickly and secure your center, whatever you decided that you want to use for your center. And then you can bend your floral pick back up in the back. Now you can put this in a wreath. You can put it in a centerpiece floral arrangement. You can just put it in a vase and add some leaves to the stem if you'd like. I sure hope y'all will give this a try. And y'all, you can shape your petals. You can bend them in a little bit to make it, you know, not so flat. The possibilities for the shapes of your petals and the colors of your petals, y'all, are endless. So I sure hope you will give this a try. If you do, please tag me in a photo either on my Facebook page or over in the community tab in YouTube, and let me see how yours come out. Thank you again so much for watching, and have a blessed day.